Whatever we focus on, we attract. Whatever we focus on expands in our life. So the more that we do things that bring us joy and focus on things that bring us joy, the more we will feel that joy throughout our lives, the more we will see things that bring us joy throughout our lives, and the more that we will start to think about creating a life that is more in alignment with what brings us joy. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a couple of tips for finding more deep joy in your life, and these things have worked for me over the years and especially lately have helped me to find really deep joy in my life, and it's just been incredible. Often in life, especially in this day and age, we can get so caught up in doing our day-to-day things, in being busy, and we can get to a point where we're just going through the motions, and we may wake up one day and wonder what it's all for, and may realize that we're not actually happy or we don't actually have that much joy in our lives. We often forget about just being here in this moment and doing things and fostering that joy in our lives. We might not even know how to cultivate that joy in our lives. So I'm going to share with you some easy ways that you can cultivate more joy in your life today. My first tip is to do more things that nourish your soul. Your soul is your essence. It is the most authentic part of you. It is just who you are when you're completely quiet, when you have no voices in your head telling you what you should be or what you should be doing. It is the absence of needing to prove. Your soul is just that limitless part of you that has no ego and is just simply here. Your soul is complete, is worthy of love, it's just you, without all of the stories and the messages and the identity that you've picked up throughout your life. So things that nourish your soul are really just things that bring you to this present moment, and things that you can completely lose yourself in and that bring you that joy that we're talking about here. And so this can be so many things, and you can commit to whatever you have time for. You might not have that much time to commit to a whole new large hobby. So find small things that you can implement into your life that bring you joy and that nourish your soul. For me, lately, this has been growing vegetables. I've been learning how to grow tomatoes and hot peppers because I want to make hot sauce and lettuce. I have also been making candles, which has been very, very fun for me, and have been cooking more, which brings me a lot of joy, and just making things like hot sauce and fun dips that I really like, and I'm gonna make sourdough bread soon. All of these things bring me joy and really just bring me back to this present moment. And when I'm doing them, I feel really at ease and good. If you don't know things that nourish your soul right now, that is okay. The goal is to experiment and to try new things and to just pay attention to what does nourish your soul. So maybe you try planting something or taking a class that you've always wanted to take, or just learning something new, or maybe go just take more nature walks. Honestly, for me, taking nature walks is one of the biggest things that nourishes my soul, and I try to do that every single day, and going to dog parks. So the goal is just to find things that make you feel good, that are not for the intent of being productive, but rather just for the intent of enjoying the present moment. The more that we focus on these things that bring us joy, the more that will bleed into all areas of our life, because whatever we focus on, we attract. Whatever we focus on expands in our life. So the more that we do things that bring us joy and focus on things that bring us joy, the more we will feel that joy throughout our lives, the more we will see things that bring us joy throughout our lives, and the more that we will start to think about creating a life that is more in alignment with what brings us joy and what is most authentic to who we are. So all you need to do today is just to start small by implementing and start doing some more things that bring you joy. And over time, by kind of focusing on these things, this will have a snowball effect in your life as well. And just start asking yourself the question, just in different areas of your life, like, what brings me joy? Does what I'm going after or doing here bring me joy? Does this bring me peace? How can you align different areas of your life to what brings you joy, what nourishes your soul, and what makes you feel good? The second tip I have for you to cultivate more joy in your life is something you've probably heard a million times before, and that is to focus on gratitude. But you've heard it a million times before for a reason, because gratitude has a way of making us happier and more joyful right now in this moment without having to do anything except for practice more gratitude. Gratitude is scientifically proven to help us relax our nervous system. It makes us healthier, it helps us sleep better, and just helps us to see the world in a more positive way. So overall, gratitude is all about shifting our perspective on what we focus on. A lot of times we can get really caught up in focusing on the negative things that are happening, the bad things that are happening, and gratitude helps us to shift to focus on what is going well. Because even if it seems like everything's going wrong, there is something that's going well. And that could be as little as you woke up this morning, you're healthy, you have loving family, or you have food on the table. Whatever it is, you can start small, you can start big. You can start doing this in the morning. Pick a time during the day when you want to intentionally practice gratitude, when it would work for you. It could work for you right when you wake up, writing 3 things down that bring you gratitude. It could work right after you get off work. It could work right before you go to bed. But the goal is not just to write down things that bring you gratitude, it's to really feel it in your body. I don't care if you write it down, whatever it is, the goal is to really feel that gratitude and actually connect to this feeling of, wow, thank you, universe, God, whatever you want to thank. Thank you for everything that I have in my life that is going well. And this doesn't mean that you're ignoring the things that aren't going well. This just means that you're choosing to focus on the things that are. Like, even though maybe some things aren't going right in your life right now, some things are going right. And I mentioned this earlier in my previous point, but whatever you focus on expands. So the more that you focus on things to be grateful for, the more things you'll see to be grateful for, which will increase your level of joy in this moment. And not only will this change your perspective, but it is actually shown as well that whatever we focus on also kind of expands in our life. So the more we're grateful, the more we see positive things in our life, the more those positive things will start to show up. Because whatever we believe will start to manifest in our reality. So if you believe that you have lots to be grateful for, more things to be grateful for will show up. This is something that I'm always working on, and I find myself often thinking that I need to be somewhere in the future in order to be happy. But then I always have to bring myself back to this moment to say, how can I enjoy this moment? How can I find joy in this moment right here? And then I bring myself to gratitude of, what do I have to be grateful for right now? Well, I have food on the table. I woke up this morning. I am healthy. I have lots of ambitions. I have the tools to make crafts that I like. I have a beautiful yard out back that I can play in. I have a dog that I love. And in doing that, I focus on all of the things that bring me joy. And I have projects going that bring me joy and nourish my soul. It's like growing plants. I love watering my plants every day. I love making candles, and I love getting out in nature. So I focus on all of those things. And overall, this kind of expands my capacity for joy. So those are the 2 tips that I have for you for cultivating joy in your life. Find things that bring you joy, that nourish your soul, and notice all the things around you that you already have in your life to be grateful for. And if you take away one thing, it's that whatever you focus on expands. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe below for more videos like this on how to find more joy in your life, more confidence in yourself, and overall more peace in who you are.